Hi everyone, thanks for checking out my cover of Ugly Cry by Mckenna Grace. So, this song is in drop D, which means you need to tune this low E string down to a D, so a whole step. So both the 6th and the 4th string are the same pitch, 2 Ds. So D, A, D, G, B, E, just this low D string. Okay, so actually most of this song is done in power chords, so it's fairly straightforward actually. The verse, the intro slash verse, all we're doing, we have a G5 or a G power chord up on the 5th fret, so it's just 5, 5, 5, the top 3, or lower 3 strings even. And I do this by using one finger. I haven't actually really seen anyone do it any other way with like 2 or 3 fingers, so I would just try to bar with the top part of the finger and not have any pressure in the lower strings as to make them ring out, right? You want them muted though, so the pressure's up here. This part of the finger is still touching the strings, but not enough to create, natural sound bubbles. So we have 8 bars of just a G power chord. Oh, and I should start by saying as well, this song is in 6/8, so we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, as opposed to the normal like 4, 4. So the rhythm is going to be 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you're going to be wanting a little bit of palm muting on this with this hand, so down just on the start of the strings here next to the bridge. I should probably take out some of that overdrive, shouldn't I? Right, as opposed to, we don't want that kind of sound, we want it palm muted. Alright, and then we get to the pre-chorus after this, and it's just slide straight up to an A on the 7th fret. Same thing, 2 bars, and then down to the 3rd fret, which is an F. Now, it then goes into the chorus, but let's just talk about the harmony. We're in the key of G, right? So we jump up to the A, which would be an A minor, so that's going to be the 2 chord, and then a flat 7. Now this is just, in terms of theory, like a backdoor turnaround, and it would normally be a 4 to a flat 7, but the 4 and a 2 are kind of interchangeable because they're in the same chord family group, which is a subdominant, so you can kind of interchange them. They've only got 1 note difference. So, pre-chorus, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, all of these chords so far are just going to be power chords, right? The top 3 strings. I didn't say what the notes were on this, but it's going to be 7, 7, 7 on the A, 3, 3, 3 on the F. And then we get into the chorus, which starts out with 2 big strums on the G chord, up on the 5th fret. Now we're going to have the rest of the bar as a rest, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then in the start of the 2nd bar, we have a C chord strummed 3 times, but it's a 16th note later than what you'd think it would be. So you have at the beginning of the bar 16th note rest and that. So if you were strumming continually down up, it would actually start on the up strum each time. So we're going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Right, so it's 1, 1 and. It would, if you were going to include that first note, it would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, it's that. But if you get rid of the first note, it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Sorry, I need these headphones on because of the guitars plugged into the computer, and with the microphone it would just feed back. Okay, so that's the first 2 bars of the chorus, and then we jump down to an E chord, an E5 chord on the 2nd fret, just 2, 2, 2. Okay, just 2 strums there and the rest of the bar, and then it's going to be the open D minor, well, an open D power chord. 1, 2, and 3, right? And then we're going to jump up to an A sharp or B flat chord. Right, just there, so it'd be 8, 8, 8. So the chorus we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, easy. And then the second part of the chorus, it continues. This time we have the stab still, but we have the power chords muted after that on 16th note strum. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and yeah. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. So the way that you're going to do this is when you play the actual accented notes, you're not going to have your hand on the strings, and then you're going to move it down to palm mute. So yeah. Now the second time we play this C chord, it's actually on the beat this time. There's no 16th note rest before we play it. So this time it's actually on. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2. Right, the E5. And this time we actually got up to an F instead of a D, which is just 3, 3, 3. Still we finish on the A sharp and the B flat 5. Okay, I'm going to play all that together, the chorus. Okay, now the second half of the chorus, it kind of quietens down a bit, and we're just going to be playing the same power chords, but not strumming like all 3 strings, just a couple of them. Man, this is really annoying me. And we're going to be keeping that 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 rhythm. We're going to go from the G, A, B, C, E, D. So it's, yeah. Sorry, I got that last bar wrong. So we go from the G, A, B, C, E, D. And if you want me to actually say the fret numbers instead of the chords, it's going to be 5, 7, 9, 10, 2, 0, and then this little riff, which is just going to be on the 6th string, 8, 5, 8, an 8th note followed by 2 16th notes. Then we're going to have 2 kind of percussive muted notes, and then 2 G5s there, 2 G power chords, followed by 2 percussive notes again. One more time, a bit slower. Sped up. And then the second time we play this, we actually play all three strings. So it's G, A, B, C, E, D. And that's the chorus. Now, let's get into the second verse. This can be a little bit tricky for those that are still developing some string picking techniques, but what we're doing is essentially we're going to be picking a root note followed by open D and G strings, right? So it's going to be, the first part is the 5th string on the 6th fret, and then we're going to be picking the 4th string. So it'll be 5, 0, and then 5 again, and then we're going to be picking the 3rd string. And then back once more to the low string, followed by the D string. So it'll be 6 notes. Alright, so it'll be 6th string, 4th string, 6th string, 3rd string, 6th string, 4th string. Now this kind of pattern of going, of using those notes is going to continue, but each time we're going to be changing the actual root note, okay? So that's like the first half of the beat, and then we go up to the A. So you can do it now with the open A string if you wanted to. So that'd be 5, the 5th string, 4th string, 5th string, 3rd string, 5th string, 4th string. Same pattern, just a different root note. Then up to the B, which is the 2nd fret. Up to the C. Right, so in total so far we have this. Following on from that, we then go to the 2nd fret 6th string. Same pattern. 1st fret, 3rd fret on the 5th string, back to the 5th fret on the 6th string. So I will play it slowly and I'll call out the frets. The 5th fret, open string D, 2nd fret D string, 3rd fret D string, 2nd fret 6th string, 1st fret 6th string, 3rd fret 5th string, 5th fret. And then you repeat this, right? You do it again. But this time, instead of playing it on the 2nd and the 1st string with a picking motion, we're actually just going to do a stab. Right? Instead of going, we're actually just going to stab it once, play it once. And we're going to then play D sharp 5, C5, G5. So if I play that part in total. And again, this is the 2nd time. Here's a stab. Yeah. Okay. Then we have a pre-chorus again. I'll try and do this quickly. I realise we're running out of a little bit of time. I like to keep these videos short. Up to the pre-chorus, which is up onto the 7th fret, so an A chord. Up to the 10th fret, which is a C. Back to the 7th. Easy down to the F, which is a 3rd. So that's 7, 10, 7, 3. Okay, or A, C, A, F. And then it's straight back to the chorus again. Easy. Cool. Now this just repeats. The chorus chords repeat and then the guitar solo comes in, okay? It's exactly the same chords. Yep. So the guitar solo, actually let's continue to the rhythm. The outro, just so we can keep in the same guitar part, the outro is the same as the 2nd verse. Right. And then you guys finish with one strum on the last G chord just to finish it off. Okay, so the guitar solo, what this is coming from the major pentatonic and the major scale essentially. We're starting out in the 2nd box of the major pentatonic, the G major pentatonic. Right, and we're going to start here on the 5th fret of the 5th string of the A string. And we're just going to be playing 5, 7, and 10. Here's our G, here's our root note, our home. So we're playing the 5th, the 6th, and then the root. Then we're going to jump up a string and play the root note again, the 5, 7, and 9. So far we have. And then on the G string, 5, 7, 9, one more time. And then slide up to the 12th fret. Yes, we have that. And the way you want to count it is in triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Do 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 do. Terrible singing there, but 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then after that 12th fret then, so after that quick run. I mean, you can even do it legato, right? You don't have to pick every single note. After the 12th fret, down to the 11th, down to the 9th, down to the 7th, all on the same string. G, F sharp, E, D. Back to the G again, F sharp. Now instead of playing the E, we're gonna get the, instead of playing the E, we're gonna get the D note, bend up to the E, and bring it back down again. And at this point, the second guitar comes in. with the harmony, but we're just going to slide straight back up to the 12th again, play it again, 11, 9, 7, and then we play this little run at the end which harmonizes with the second guitar, which is, that part here is taking the 11th fret on the 3rd string, bending it up to the 12th, so up to the G, and bringing it back down. So we're going F sharp, G, F sharp, and you can either hammer off, pull off, sorry, onto the 9th fret, which is the E, or you can just pick it again. I think I hammer off. Jump down a string to the D string, 12, 9. Alright. Down one more string to the A string on the 12th fret. Slide up to the 14th. Next string, 12, 14. So in total, you don't want to see those. And then again up to the G string, 12, 14. Bend that note up to the B, so we're going from the 14th to the 16th really. Bend it up, bring it down, pull off, play the 12th twice. So that little lick in total is nice, easy. Now the second guitar, if you're interested, is the harmony one, and it comes in halfway through the first guitar solo. And it's pretty much the same pattern, right? We're starting on the G string here, 7, 9, 12. Okay, D, E, and G. And then we're jumping up to the B string, G, A, and B, so 8, 10, and 12. Then up to the E string, 8, 10, and 12, which is C, D, and E. Slide up to the 15th fret, 14th, 12th, and then to the B string, the D there, 15th fret, and then the second time we do it, it's that riff. Right, so we got 14, bend it, up to the 15th, release it, pull off. And then we jump down a string, 15 to 12. And then we're going to take the 14th note on the G string, bend it up to the 16th fret, which is a B. And then we're going to, while this is still bent up, with our little finger we're going to play the 15th fret on the B string. And then we're going to go up to the 12th fret on the E string, 15th, 17th, bend it up to the 19th. Alright, so it's... Okay, I think I covered pretty much everything. Great, that was quite a long tutorial, I think. So, if you've got any questions, please drop a comment below. If you would like the tabs for this song, they're all on there, including the solo. Head over to the Patreon page and subscribe. You'll find tons of other transcriptions as well that I've done over the last year. Even some that aren't on YouTube, so be sure to check them out. Great, thanks very much, take care.